Can we have a volunteer light a candle? One more candle. You can sit down. So before our meditation, today we will have a small ceremony, a blessing ceremony. As you know that we would like to bless and wish all the best for the people when they are having their birthdays. Today we have a special person. I would like to invite Kyoko come here to light this candle. Hold it for a while. So later, can you see? Okay, this is an opportunity for us to express our gratitude for all the loving kindness that you are sharing with all our community. And so we deeply appreciate your kindness, your generosity with all of our community. And so we always we know that although sometimes you are not here with us to practice, you are doing a lot of good things with children. So we also appreciate your dedication to help the children in the school and outside. And also, I have a deep appreciation for the great service you did for our children at our children homes, teaching them English and so many other things. Spending 2 months, as a volunteer in our children homes. And particularly all our community really appreciate your energy. You bring energy and your loving kindness, and we really want to appreciate and really want to express our gratitude today, and wishing you more strength. We know that you are one of the adventurous, girl among us. We want to wish you more physical strength, more good health to continue your adventure journey, and may you run more marathons. Yeah. Wishing you all the physical strength and good health. We will now chant. May the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha be with you, just like this candle is lit and surrounded by these flowers, and may you grow with your wisdom and compassion. So with that wish, we will chant. May the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha be with Kyoko. May Kyoko be surrounded by these blessings. May she continue to grow in her physical strength and good health. And may she be well, happy, and peaceful. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te bhavatu sabbha mangalam rakhantu sabbha devata sabbha dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabbha mangalam rakhantu sabbha devata sabbha sanganubhavena sada soti bhavantu te.
Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Now let's do our chanting. Please turn to page 5. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Next page. The 5 precepts. Panati pata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmesu micchācārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majja pamadatthāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and a long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti piso bhagavā arahang samma sambuddho vijñācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati sattā deva manusānaṁ buddho bhagavāti. Homage to the Dhamma. Swakkhāto bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi passiko opanayiko paccattam veditabbo vinyuhiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Sāmīci patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani Atte purisa punggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo සරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක් කෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති සාදු සාදු සාදු. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light. Ganesarappaditena Deepena Tamadang Sina Tiloka Deepang Sambuddhang Pujayami Tamunudang. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhara yuttena dhupena hang sugandhina pujaye pujaniyang tang puja bhajana muttamang. Offering of flowers. Vannagandhe gunopetang etang kusuma santating pujayami munindassa siripada saroge pujemi buddhang kusumena nena punyena metena labhami mokkhaṃ uppang milayati athāidang me āyu tatayati vināsa bhāvaṃ. Offering of water. Adhivasetu no bhante paniyang parikampitang anukampang upadaya patigan hatuttama. Offering of drinks. Adhivasetu no bhante ilāna paccayang imang anukampang upadaya patigan hatuttama. Worship of shrines. Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbthāni supatittitang saririka dhātu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Namaste manu ratenante yang punyabhi sandang vipulang alantang tansanu Hatanterayu. Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the beam that followed the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the linchpin in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Let us use this time to engage in a wholesome meditation practice. And in this precious time, we all have got this opportunity to be with our mind and gently explore our mind and then gently train our mind in wholesomeness. So let us appreciate this moment that whatever training that we are going to get right now is going to benefit us for the rest of our life. And whatever training we are receiving now is going to benefit so many other beings who are connected to our life. So this practice is deeply beneficial to ourselves and to others. So rejoice this moment, this wise and precious moment that you are going to have. And make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this wholesome space, this gathering, this guidance, and I will engage in a committed practice. With that determination, let us listen to the sound of the bell and the chant and gather our attention to this moment. Throughout the bell and the chant, try to feel your body and draw your attention and gather your attention and establish in your body, just feeling the body wherever it touches. So throughout the bell and the chant, let us be with our body.
Dear spiritual friends, listen to your mind. You can still listen the sound of the chanting resounding in your mind. With the soothing sound of chanting, let's settle down here and relax. Relax your body. Feel the entire body. How you are keeping your body. You are in a meditative posture, keeping your upper body somewhat upright, chin parallel to the floor. You are keeping your both palms together on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. And you are keeping your both eyes closed gently. Feel your whole body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Deeply feel all the parts of the body and relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel your feet. How you feel the toes, the sole of the feet, the heels, the lower legs, upper legs, back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles. Feel them and relax. Feel how your body meets the cushion or the chair where you are sitting on, and how the muscles are pressed there. Feel your both shoulders, your chest area, and relax. Relax your body. You can feel the clothes that you are wearing, anywhere they are touching in your body. Feel that touching sensation anywhere in your body. Feel your upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, and fingertips. You can feel how the fingers are touching each other. Maybe any warmth sensation in between fingers. Feel your neck area. You are keeping your neck straight. You can feel the weight of the head on your neck. Feel your facial muscles and relax. Feel your forehead and top of your head. Relax. Relax your body and be right here with your body. Now you can observe your mind. Find out where your mind is right now and what is really happening in your mind. Thoughts. That's it. Various types of thoughts are occurring in your mind one after the other. Let them occur in your mind. Observe them mindfully without any judgment, without cultivating any of these thoughts. Just observe how they are occurring, and you can notice all these thoughts. Notice them. There may be wholesome thoughts and unwholesome thoughts as well. Positive thoughts, negative thoughts, neutral thoughts. Particularly, you will find some thoughts are related to past or future or present, whatever you are experiencing right now. Whatever they are just thoughts. That is how your mind functions. You are with your mind, you are observing the thoughts, how they are occurring, what kind of thoughts. You are understanding. With this understanding, now you can generate whatever wholesome thought that you wish to cultivate in your mind purposefully. You have that capacity in your mind. You have that potential within yourself. In this meditation, we are generating loving kindness, loving friendliness, the universal friendliness. What a beautiful thought. Wishing everyone else to be well, happy, and peaceful. Without exception, to all beings, you are cultivating these genuine thoughts. You are starting cultivating loving kindness from yourself. Think about yourself, the person sitting right here. This being deserves loving kindness. Think about your life, your body and mind. Genuinely extend loving kindness for yourself. Cultivate wishes of loving kindness within yourself. Mindfully listen to the guidance, repeating in your mind. Cultivate loving kindness. Be with the guidance. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness and radiate throughout your body. Radiate loving kindness into each and every parts of the body, into each and every organs in your body. Fill your body with loving kindness. Feel the skin of the body, the skin, the largest organ of the body. Radiate loving kindness throughout the skin of your body. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate loving kindness into the muscles and the bones of the body. May the muscles and bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the internal organs and the systems of your body, into all the internal functions of the body. Even in this present moment, right now, they are functioning for you to maintain your healthy life. Appreciate that support with loving kindness. Be grateful to your body. Deeply appreciating all these supports of all functions, internal organs of the body. Radiate loving kindness throughout all these systems, organs, and internal functions. Feel all the systems, the respiratory system, the vital function of the body. Radiate loving kindness throughout the respiratory system. The cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system, all the sensory organs, including the brain, the eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. May all these systems and organs of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. loving kindness. You are full of loving kindness. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. You can extend the same genuine wishes of loving kindness to all other beings without exception, to everyone else. Start from here where you are practicing this meditation. Share your loving kindness with these spiritual friends, including these monks. Extend this loving kindness to all these spiritual friends. May all these friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Let's expand our loving kindness beyond this room as a spiritual community. We can extend our wishes of loving kindness to all other beings. You can think about your family members, relatives, neighbors, friends, co workers, and extend these wishes for them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Let's expand our loving kindness to all beings, not only for humans, to all other beings, all the animals, all the other creatures, visible or invisible, living near or far away places. May all of them receive my loving kindness, and may all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Extend your loving kindness into every direction, into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above, and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, Be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat this in your mind. I'll chant it in Pali as a mantra. Listen or chant, generating loving kindness for all beings. May all beings have happy minds. Be with the chant. Be with loving kindness. Sabhi sattva bhavantu sukhi sattva Sabhi sattva bhavantu sukhi Sabhi sattva bhavantu sukhi sattva 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 Observe your present mind. It's peaceful. Your mind is calm, full of loving kindness. Feel your body. Your body is relaxed. You are peaceful. With your peaceful mind and relaxed body, now you can gently move to observe your breath. Mindfully observe your breath, your in breath and out breath, keeping your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils. Feel how you are breathing in and how you are breathing out. Take a deep breath slowly as a start. Hold it as much as you can and slowly breathe out. While relaxing your upper body, feel your chest area, your both shoulders while you are breathing out and feel the relaxation in your body. Take few more breaths like this and then come back to your normal natural breath. Practice breathing meditation until you hear the sound of the bell. Be with your breath. kappatthac niddukkha bhayappatthāc nibbaya sukappatthāc nisukha Hontu sabbipi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all beings who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And also, let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this practice, this wisdom, this teaching from generation to generation, which we could practice today. And also, you can appreciate the guidance and the instructions you received for the meditation. Let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to come to this meditation, to join this meditation, and also who are taking care of this center for you, who arrange and clean this place for you to practice meditation, and also these non-living things we are using for meditation. Let's deeply feel grateful and appreciate the support. This bell, the cushion, the chair, the devices we are using. Deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante, for the guidance. Yeah. What did you do last Wednesday?
Pulled in, and there weren't many cars, and I said, "Oh no, I better check my email." But you know what? It was a very nice drive, and I got to have some quiet alone time, so I appreciate
You
it.
could even like meditate outside, you know. Yeah.
And now we have a meditation bench outside.
Oh yeah, we have a bench.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But we are also planning to have a meditation in our deck on few sessions during the summer. It's, not a very hot day, right? Yeah. We used to do outdoor meditation during COVID. Yeah, Keiko, you remember, right? We had
really
candles.
nice.
That's nice.
in all place. We had candles around us, and
Also, we are planning to build a platform near the creek,
yeah.
a meditation platform.
Next to the creek, listen to the sound of the water. Yeah. Yesterday we did a meditation in the river park.
I loved the water.
Yes.
Whatever your talk was about flowing like water, it can, what did you say? It can just do whatever
Yeah.
it needs to do to be in the environment.
Yeah.
I just like that a lot. Like,
So- Okay, so let's then move to our discussion. Um, so we are still, going through different episodes in the lives of the Buddha, and then revisiting those episodes and those incidents and try to learn from them. When we start our rainy retreat, which is going to be end of this month, 3 months, our Vassana period, we will have a different topic. And so for a few weeks, we will be going through different, episodes in the life of the Buddha. So this monthly gathering, which is going to be on a Saturday, very different from our normal gatherings. Usually we have our monthly gatherings on Sundays, but this gathering is going to be on Saturday, which is July 20th. And then that day you will invite monks to observe the rainy Vassana period. And so from there we will start our rainy, we call Vassana period, rainy season. Okay, so today I selected an interesting incident happened at the time of the Buddha, and this was a dispute, and a dispute or disharmony arose within the monastic community. So even at the time of the Buddha, as you can see, the disciples of the Buddha, they were like monks and nuns. They are becoming disciples of the Buddha, and the community start to grow, and then monasteries were built. And once you have like a human, like organization, monastic organization, and of course they are monks, they are nuns, they are practicing, but still it is possible that we have some contentions, some disputes. So this is a good example. And you may think that life of the Buddha, was like always, what you call exuberant, right? Or maybe always, deeply peaceful, which is not. I mean, of course, nothing affect his mind, but he's still out of compassion. He established this community, established this group of followers, and he had to deal with local rulers and also the big kings, the social organization, and then make sure that monks and nuns behaved well, and monks and nuns supported well, and particularly had to pay more attention to the nuns order, which was not well accepted at that time given the social acceptance. So he had to. So he was he had a tough task. Being the Buddha is he can he is although he's not affected from anything internally, but he had to plan everything. But anyway, so this happened. This is a famous controversy, Bante. It happened in Goshita Monastery in Kosambi. It's a well-recorded, incident. As monks, we always use that incident as a guidance, not to go to that place. Yeah. So there was an incident that happened in this monastery built by in the city called Kosambi. And the monks were divided into two groups, and they were arguing, quarreling, disputing, continually wounding each other with barbed words. That's the translation. So this is called a notorious quarrel at Kosambi. So it is well recorded in the Buddhist, text. And they could not persuade each other, or to be persuaded, nor could they convince each other or be convinced. This is from the original, earliest strata of the Buddhist literature. So we couldn't find what really led to that dispute. But in later commentaries, at Bandi, it was recorded that the controversy was what is more important, whether the discipline or the doctrine. That was the argument. I remember one day, right? That was what is explained in the commentaries. As monks, of course, we have the Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha, and then as every follower, we follow the teachings of the Buddha as a way of identify our suffering and minimizing our suffering and minimizing our contribution to other suffering. As we have Noble Eightfold Path, like 8 items, that is the main path that we follow. But in addition, as monks and nuns, we have a disciplinary code, like a detailed, explanation how you, live your life, how you should wear your robes, and how you, as a community, how you should live with each other. So there are specific rules, a disciplinary code for monks as a way of, discipline ourselves for this spiritual practice, but at the same time, keeping us as an example for the society. And also when you are in a community, so you have to make sure that you live not in conflict with each other. So we have a disciplinary code. So those disciplinary rules are also helpful, but the teachings, the Dhamma, teachings of the mind, and the Noble Eightfold Path is also important. So the question was, which is more important, the disciplinary code for the monks or the teachings? So can we ignore the discipline and then just follow the teachings? Is it possible? Or do you have to pay more attention to your discipline and not too much of doctrinal matters? So that was the. So it could have been more sophisticated than this, otherwise, but that was the controversy. What is more important, whether discipline or the doctrine? And I have some words. That's what happened. So initially, because even among the monks, there are monks who, in order to preserve the teachings of the Buddha, you divide the responsibility. So there are monks who memorize the disciplinary code and pay more attention to the discipline and be responsible for training the young, the newcomers in discipline. There are monks who are expert in the doctrines and then memorize the main sermons and teachings of the Buddha and are responsible of training the newcomers with the doctrines of the Buddhism. So already we have different roles and different vocations. So definitely the monks who are training other monks in the discipline are more emphasized on the value of the discipline, and then of course other monks will emphasize the value of the doctrine. So so initially the dispute was among the two monks one who was a reciter, we call reciters of the discipline, who will recite the discipline, and the reciter of the doctrine. And so these two had this dispute, and then other monks fall into different camps. Anyway, so it became such a big issue. And then the monks, so Buddha was living in a different city, not in the Kosambi. So monks went to the Buddha and informed, what is happening in Kosambi. You better visit the city. You better visit the monasteries. And then, of course, Buddha, went to that city. And Buddha asked, please, monks, in my name, tell those monks that teacher summons them. So he summoned everyone. And then, so all the monks, came to the Buddha, and the Buddha asked, is it true, Venerable Sirs, that you have been arguing, quarreling, and disputing? And that you can't persuade each other or to be persuaded, or nor can you convince each other or be convinced? Yes, sir. That's it. What do you think, monks? When you are arguing, quarreling, and disputing, are you treating your spiritual companions with kindness by way of body, speech, and mind, both in public and in private? When you are really arguing, are you really practicing Are you really treating your spiritual companions with kindness by way of body, speech, and mind in public and in private? No, sir. So it seems that when you are arguing, you are not treating each other with kindness. So, what exactly do you know and see? You foolish men. Buddha rebuked them. And yeah, that's the strongest word the Buddha used. What's the Pali word, Bante?
Moga, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Moga.
Yeah, that's the strongest word Buddha used usually, as we find. Moga Purisa. Moga means sometimes empty. Empty man or empty person or foolish person. You foolish man. That you behave in such a way, this will be for your lasting harm and suffering. Yeah. Then what's important is that then Buddha gave them a teaching, like a very important teaching. Monks, these 6 warm-hearted qualities make for the fondness, respect, and conducing to inclusion, harmony, unity without quarreling. So he's teaching there are 6 qualities that will help any community, in this case monks community, for conducive for inclusion, harmony, and unity, and stay without quarreling. So that may be the teaching that we can learn. What are the 6 qualities that help us to live without quarreling? Very appropriate message, right? Yeah. What 6? First, a person is consistently treats their spiritual companion or any companion for that matter with bodily kindness, both in public and in private. This warm-hearted quality makes for the fondness, respect, conducive to inclusion, harmony, unity without quarreling. So one is called treating the other person with bodily kindness. So there are a few ways that we can express our kindness. One is verbal kindness, like verbally expressing our kindness. Other one is like conducting our body in the kind way. Kaya kami. Yeah, kaya kami. So both in public and private. That's the other important thing. Maybe in a public gathering, you'll behave very kindly, very considerately, very politely, not behaving in a way that you will hurt or harm others. But in private sphere, you may not care. So, but in both cases, so that's first factor, first quality that we should express kindness with our body. One way is actually not to like behave in a way that we will intimidate others or like hurt others. Other ways actually physically expressing our kindness. How we can express kindness with our body. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Physical gestures, definitely, with gestures with and also a smile, facial smile, and even like maybe like waiting for someone, opening the door, holding the door, right? When someone would want to get something and want to reach and
Short.
yeah. So like doing that kind of helping, right? So you have to pay attention. What are the physical? How I can be kind in my body? The way I conduct my body. So as a community, when monks live as a community, but they say that you have to pay attention to your bodily conduct and treat other companions with bodily kindness, both in private and public. Private means maybe if only 2 of you are living.
Sometimes we alone, but sometimes we are walking something on the road. We can, it is not my job. I can go, but sometimes we can stop our car. right, Bhante?
Yeah, and remove
Oh,
remove
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 right.
obstacle on the way, right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe when no one is present,
Mm.
but still we can,
Yeah.
I remember how we can, even when you go to a restroom,
Mm.
restroom, and then and once we use it, and then maybe you can pay a little bit extra attention to like clean it. No one is seeing it, but you just do it as an act of kindness. And I remember, we were with Bhante Gunaratana, Bhante G, in West Virginia Monastery. There's a famous, he had shared with us earlier that whenever he used to travel through airplanes, and now he doesn't travel, but those days, and whenever he had to use the restroom in the airplane. After he used it, usually airplane restrooms are not always nice. So whenever he used it, he take time without coming out. Take time to clean everything in the restroom, everything, because the way he expressed to us, he said, "I would love the person coming next to me to see and be happy." This cleanness. So he just want to give that happiness to the whoever comes next. He might not have that happiness when he enters, but he doesn't want others to have that. So after he say he takes time to like go through everything and wipe everything and not make it wet and clean everything. So I remember that every time whenever I go to a restroom in aeroplane, and I remember him, and I try to do something also. But so that's one way, Bante, in private, how we can be kind in our body, how we can express our bodily kindness. So what Buddha is saying that sometime when we come to serious matters like a philosophy, doctrine, and we it becomes these ideas become so important to us. Views become so important to us. We try to like argue and try to convince others. But what Buddha is saying that the doctrines and ideas and even disciplinary rules are secondary. What's most important is kindness. That is what he's showing here, right? You can put all your arguments, everything secondary matter, but what's really important is that are you kind in your body? That's most important. You may be very well versed in the teachings. You may be well versed in the disciplinary code. You may be following the disciplinary code to the rule, to the letter. But are you kind? So that's the point he's making. But anyway, so so think about that. In order to maintain harmony, not to have quarrel in your household, in your workplace. One thing is try to practice bodily kindness. Bodily kindness. Second one, furthermore, a monk consistently treats their spiritual companion with verbal kindness. So the other one, verbal kindness. I think when it comes to our relationship, our speech plays a very important role. How we express, how we talk, so verbal kindness. That's the other one. How we can really, pay attention to the specific words we use. Sometimes after frustration we may use all kinds of words. So exactly what kind of words we use, and also the other important thing is the tone. The tone, because even before the word, people hear the tone of our language. Um, and of course, there can be situation that you really need to like tell the person, like wake up the person and tell the person, like important thing. Sometimes we had to be firm in that case, and like firm and directly say that this is not helpful, and this is not nice. We sometimes there can be occasion we have to be firm, but being firm is different from being hurtful. If you if you we can be firm without being hurting. Of course, other person may get still hurt, but but we can be mindful and then say the message rather than expressing our emotions. The people get hurt when we express emotions. That's how people get hurt. But if you firmly express the idea, like a point, with some controlled voice, most cases the others will get it. But anyway, try to pay attention to the speech. Sometimes we just speak out of habit because our speech is mostly a habit. We don't speak like we don't speak consciously most of the time. It's a habit. So we simply repeat that habit, and if you have a good habit, that's good. If you have a habit of cursing without you don't have to think about that; it will come. Yeah, I mean, people. And so that's why we have to be very, very mindful before you start, those habits. Very difficult. Some people already have those habits.
I'm helping people with those habits right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to help the
Yeah.
world not swear so much. A lot of people around me just say the F word every other sentence,
Wow.
like a lot. And I'm like, I started telling them it makes me uncomfortable. So now they actually catch themselves. I had to tell them it makes me uncomfortable. It was too much.
And it also maybe help them to understand that maybe you keep that word for serious thing if you really have to say it. If you use it all the time, nobody will take you seriously.
Exactly. It takes the power.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so in addition to say that how it hurts you, but we can tell them how you can
Help it.
become. Yeah. Yes. So be practice verbal kindness. Is really important, and I think we also have a habit of some words like sometimes you say I hate it. People say that, but they don't really mean to hate it. Maybe they don't like it. But when you say hate it, it's saying more than like if you don't like it, right? But so why you want to say that such a strong thing, right? And even children learn that. So we have to maybe the way to be verbally.
Yeah, replace the word, I think. You have to replace the
Word, yeah, exactly. Yeah, replace the word. So practicing verbal kindness is like paying attention to those things and be really mindful and kind, because the more kind of speech you use, and it really changes the other person. If you really want to change other person, other people, the best way to change other person is actually change our reaction to them. You may try it. Okay, you are too harsh. We will try to change the other person. I mean, it may work, but mostly not successful. But if we change our reaction, our response to the other person, that is more effective way to change the other person. So even the other person is like speak aggressively, violently, and if we start speak a little bit mindfully, and with some soft voice, it's kind of shock the other person, and slow the other person will also change. Hopefully.
I wish it worked all the time.
Yeah. The next one, furthermore, monks, a monk consistently treats their spiritual companion with mental kindness. So yeah, physical and verbal and mental. This is very important. Mental kindness means actually that I mean in our loving kindness meditation, we try to create a genuine wish of well-being to others. So in relationships, although our mental kindness is not expressed, but it's somehow felt with other person. So we can be physically, no, I mean we can physically kind and verbally kind, and mentally kind means actually really genuinely maintain a wish of well-being to the other person, and it has an impact. It's not you are not simply saying things nicely and doing things nicely, and in your heart you keep cursing in your mind. That's not going to be useful. So somehow we have to change it, even though the other person is a difficult person. Maybe we just try to understand, and maybe that person is victim of his own upbringing, own habitual patterns, and he hasn't got the chance to have access to spiritual practice. He doesn't know how to manage his own emotions. right? And that can be, so developing some understanding and some empathy, and then at least maintain a wish, good wish. I have tried, that, to deal with typical people, before I go, I take time and wish all the well-being and to that person, and then try to go with that wish even before I start the conversation. Yeah, and it has helped. Yeah, so that's the verbal. And next one, a monk shares without reservation any material possessions they have gained by legitimate means, even the food placed in alms bowl, using them in common with their ethical spiritual companions. This means actually the fourth quality is sharing that you have. So in this case, for monks, you have to share your food, even the food you get to your bowl. So and try to share your. So this is mainly meaningful for people living as a community, as a family. Share their possession and not to take for oneself. And whatever you receive, you try to give and then share. That's a good gesture. Like for even for monks, when you receive someone offer you something, and you share with other monks, and other monks do the same. That is really building, harmony, trust, and relationship. Yeah. And the next one is a mendicant lives according to the precepts shared with their spiritual companion, both in public and private. Those precepts are unbroken, impeccable, spotless, liberating pace by the sensible people, not mistaken, leading to immersion. So that means maybe like follow a common moral principles. That is helpful for a community to thrive. Follow similar moral principles, and of course for monks, you follow the same moral principles. So you share your food, your material possession, but also you also share your precepts, which you also have like a shared practice, common practice. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe in a working place, if we can have common principles, common code of conduct, right? And maybe in a family, you follow the same precepts. So that's difficult, but that's one quality that will bring harmony. When you have common moral principles that you follow, you get rare chances to have quarrel, because you kind of follow same moral principles, and you have some same ethical values, so less opportunity for you to argue. If you had two different values, and then there will be a lot of contentions. But that will be the challenge: how to get everyone to follow the common values. Yeah, that will be difficult. The last one is a mendicant lives according to the view shared with their spiritual companions, both in public and private. The view is noble, emancipating, and delivers one whose practices to the complete ending of suffering. The other one is actually what we call dasana or ditti, like related to the values, but maybe have common beliefs, related to the common values, common belief, common views, common worldviews, maybe. Yeah. In this case, for the monks, what they're talking about the how the understanding of the human condition, understanding how suffering arises and what is the way out of the suffering, and come to the common belief that this is arise, and not our experience is not created by someone else, not by external sources, but our experience is created through multiple causes and conditions, but mainly is more internal product. So in the case of monks, you have a common belief that whatever suffering and problems that disappointments we're experiencing is not caused by others completely. So when you have that kind of beliefs together, and you try to work, what is my contribution to this, and what are the causes and conditions that I can change. But anyway, so having a common view, common vision, common viewpoints, common ideas will help. So that is why whenever we, as a community, when you live as a family, when you live, whenever you learn something new, you really have to share with the other person. Really have to because then you will be on the same page. Like the other person also gets some same ideas. Other, if you're only the person who is reading, studying, and going to meditation, you don't share anything with the other person, you'll be in two different worlds very quickly, and there will be a lot of contention. So therefore, whatever insights, wisdom that we are getting, we really have to share with the other person when we get a chance. Not really impose, but try to take the opportunity to share as much as you can, so the other person also slowly coming. Yeah. So you have to have communion. So these are the 6 things. But Buddha said that of these 6 warm-hearted qualities, the chief is the view. Chief is to have the common view. That will decide many other things too. Okay. So these are the 6. Oh, there are more teachings given by the Buddha, but I think today time. But think about those 6 qualities. Remember, treat the other person with physical kindness, with verbal kindness, with mental kindness, and have a habit of sharing. Share your belong things, and then try to follow common moral principles, and try to be in the common view, common world view, common vision. But try to try to come to as a community, at least that's maybe as an institution, we have to come to have common vision of the institution. So this is the vision. We all are working to achieve that vision. That's the common view. Of course, I think every institution has a vision, right? So we have to. Everyone has to remind it. This is what we are going towards. We all agree to that vision. There'll be less, arguments, because we are all working for the same goal. Okay. So let's try to remember these, 6 qualities. So I think Buddha gave these, teachings, and monks were able to follow. And even today we remember that, that coral, the famous coral in Kosambi, and use it as a guidance, guidance for monks not to have such disputes. Okay. With that, we will go to the other part of the program. Transference of merits to the departed relatives. Let us take a moment to think about all the wholesome energy we created here, the good merits, good karma. Let us share these merits with all of our departed ancestors, our family members, whoever helped and cared for us so much. May they all share these merits. May they all be well, happy, and peaceful. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Plus also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any living being in this world, if who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Ettavata ce amhihi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and returning to me. Now we will do our blessing chant. This is to bless you all. Good health, peace, and happiness. And we are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. Today, especially, we want to extend our blessings to Kyoko, wishing her all the physical strength, mental strength, and all the peace and harmony in her life, and wishing her all the blessings for continuous success, peace, and good health. And you may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, your friends. May they all share these blessings. May they all be well and happy. May the loving kindness chant, the vibration reach you and bless you. May the loving kindness thoughts we are radiating be a blessings to you. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya manta kusalena yantang santang padang apisamite sakko ojoche sojoche suvachocha samud anatimani santos sakoche subaroche ampakitjo Allahukavuddi samsrinriyocha nipakocha ampakampo kulesu ananugindo nachakundang samachari kimchiyena vinyo pare upavadeyum sukino Kemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta yeke cipane bhutanti athabrava anavasesadi gavai mahantava Maraskanukatula Diktava Eva Additta
dure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhavesiva sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatana paro parang nikubget Ātimannēt kattacinam kanci vyārosana patiga samñānañña maññasam dukkhamiccaye mātāyatāniyam puttang āyusā eka puttamanuragge Evam te sabba bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanang mettang ca sabba lokasmi manasang bhavaye aparimanang buddhang adocatiriyam asambādang avirang asapantang vettang carang nisinno sayano vāyāvatasya vigadamindo etang sating aditte brahmametang viharang idamaho depping anupagam sīla dasanena sampanno kāmesu vinayage nahi jātu gambaseyam punareti tena sajja vajjen Sunti te hotu sabbadāye tena sajja vajjen Sabbarogo vinassatu etena sajja vajjena hotu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi dīghāyuko bhavatu sabbamang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena Sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba Sanghanubhavena sada sotanti bhavantu te.
Let us spend a moment of reflection. Let us recall to our mind whatever kind deed that we were able to do during our past few days. Think about an incident that you were able to be kind to someone, help someone, or give something to someone. Recall to your mind even a simple act of kindness. Let us rejoice this opportunity to be kind to others. On this day or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in free my heart. Let us now rejoice, recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about an incident, a moment that someone cared for you, someone gave something to you, someone was helping you. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu. It was so nice to have you all today. We are missing so many of our regular people, but I have an announcement actually. Um, we know that we lost one of our best friends here. Usually we have in Buddhist custom we have 3 months anniversary, like 100 days anniversary. So Nick passed away in April. So July first this week is his 3 months anniversary. So we are planning now to have one like next Wednesday. We will dedicate for him, and we will again do the water ceremony and share meals with him. In addition to that, we have our Tuesday volunteer morning. I'm thinking whoever can come on that day, we will bring some meals. When you come for the volunteer hour, we bring some meals, and then we do the offering to the Buddha, and you also offer the monks, and you also eat, and then after that we can do transference of merits or sharing merit ceremony for him on Tuesday too. So we will send out an email. So next Tuesday morning, whoever can come, come with some food items. We will send a food sign up list. And then Wednesday, in our practice, we will dedicate. We do the sharing. So that's a 3 months anniversary. Okay, thank you everyone who joined our YouTube. Really appreciate your participation, and we look forward to see you again. And wish you good night. Thank you everyone. Yeah. So the birthday